Greetings, YouTube. I don't know if we could say it's been a happy Friday, but I think we're all in need of a drink. Can we agree on that? Can we agree on that? I'd agree on that. So, I'm here, hoping to hang out. As always, answer some questions, have some fun. Hopefully, not experience any crazy lag. What's up, Rogue, Ghost Rider, Tawny Plays, Meyer, Link, Get Out of This World, LMT, Thales, Meyer, Surreal, Monty. Man, the notification squad is out in full force. Jimmy, hey man. How you doing today? Hola, Raul. Nice. Meyer, I'm really glad I was unable to cause you to lose your versus notification. Sabretooth, what's going on? I've got a drink next to me and I plan on downing it after today. What's up, Savage underscore Eli 671? I don't even know if that's Savage. Legacy can't hear me. Brian, thank you for the support, man, especially after today. It's much appreciated. Affliction, thank you. It was, I almost took the night off. But I just said, you know, sometimes you just gotta get back on that horse, you know? Hey, Zoom. Oh, dang, Marauder 53. Was that painful? Cape Cod time. Monty, that's fantastic. That sounds like a lot of fun. Huh. LMT Century, the first 5-star is not great. First 5-star to rank for Iceman. Yo, Jacket or Q. Thales, Iceman is the easy choice on that. And Rogue, I did see Mr. Seaton's video today. He had every right to post it. And, I don't know what else you want me to say. Thank you, Raul. The Guten Tag? Ender. I'm kind of unsure what that means, man, but, Jimmy Welsh with a full support prof of $10. Super chat, sir. You are far too kind and amazing, and especially today, more than ever, I very much appreciate your support financially, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. We are gonna put your name up there right now. Hey, Nathan Carter. How you doing, man? And Brian Grassman, I definitely hear you. Well, get out of this world. I appreciate the thought. Legendary Legend, Black Panther Civil War is not great, but not terrible. Coop Allen, thank you for the positive support. Like I said after today. You know what I really wish I could get is the game to not glitch. Mama Bear, how you doing? How's it going? Hey, thank you, John Boy. Were you able to read my my apology post? Did you get a chance for that? Maniac 999, enjoy the post. Well said. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. It's been a really tough day. I feel bad for making that mistake, but at the same time, I can't take it back, so I just got to keep moving on, and people like you make it a lot more bearable. Should I use my generic awakening on Archangel or Star-Lord? I mean, For the monthly quests, Archangel's the best, but I think if you're looking to complete Labyrinth of Legends, Star-Lord's clearly the choice. Thanks, John Boy. It wasn't senior level psychology, but it was pretty good, right? Man. Quick question. Is 5-star Captain America Infinity War worth a Science Awakening gym? Yes! Brian, yes. Other than Void, he is the #1 science champion to awaken. Coop Allen, I know you, if you want to get a great workout, it would take you probably a few days to beat everybody up because, I think I had over 100 personal, like, so YouTube does this thing where if a comment can be perceived as hateful, they flag it, and I woke up to like 100+ flagged comments, and I just had to stop reading them after a while because they were just so vicious that it was scary. I don't get scared easily, but I was pretty scared about that. And Carlos as Nathan, or not Nathan, who said it? Oh, Maniac said it wasn't a nerf. It's just, it was a confusing thing that I, hey Rosanio, that I was wrong about. And that I listened to one of our mods when he came to me last night during the stream and kind of implored me to make a video. And I should have not listened. I should have just waited. Mama Bear, I legitimately got death threats today. I mean, it almost made me realize, am I being too public with my personal information on YouTube? What's up, The Truth? Thanks, Alexander. And I did say, Darwin Pines, I know that's sarcasm. At least I hope that's sarcasm. Anyone else, I'd probably mute you, but you've been too much of a supporter to tell me to believe that. Oops. So, John Boy, I appreciate you controlling that. I do think he was just kidding. You couldn't tell that if you didn't know Darwin, but he was just being sarcastic, as they say. Coop Allen, I think Blade or Corvus or even Void is a god. I think I'm more like a intermediate level deity. Jimmy Welsh, what kind of list video would you like to see? And Nathan, it was the video that was about giving rank down tickets to people who had a champion. Hey, John Boy, no worries, man. I appreciate the vigilance. Supersonic Sant, I think Seaton had every right to say what he did. I was in the wrong. And when you're in the wrong and you make a mistake, you can't really stand on top of a platform that isn't yours. And, you know. What's up, Virgil Williams? And thank you, Zoom McLeod. You know, I think what's the frustrating part for me is that I've made over 1,000 videos now. And there are just certain people who will message me and say, Prof, all you do is put out misinformation or clickbait, and it's like, you aren't watching the 99% of the other videos I'm making. You're just watching anything that could potentially be viewed as controversial, and somehow subjecting, like, somehow me opening 1 million battle chips trying to see how many units I get is clickbait or misinformation. It's just, that's what's frustrating. I'm doing this to help people. I'm not doing this to trick people, you know? Trash to game-changing? Okay, Jimmy Walsh. So you're wanting me to order the best to worst champs of 2018? That could be fun. I can already tell you that worst is probably Red Skull. And then Bishop. Best is probably, for short fights, certainly Corvus Glaive. But for longer fights, I'm still going to lean toward Void. Of course, Corvus doesn't need to be awakened, so there's that. But, and thank you, Raul and Mama Bear. And thank you, Nathan Carter. Yeah. Best to worst sounds fun. Alright. Part of the problem with that video is I don't own all the champions, right? So some champions I can pull up in my roster and there's going to be like, so, let's talk about this champion I don't have. Yeah, Karnak didn't come out in 2018 though, right? Prof, what champ you going after? Corvus? I mean, there's a number of champs I could go after. Symbiote Supreme, now that he hasn't been nerfed, is going to be fun to go after, especially because he's the only Mystic champion of 2018 so far. And the Truth, thank you. Sabretooth with a very generous $14.99 to become the Student of the Night temporarily. And I appreciate that. So, Jimmy, I've got to be honest. I know that Seaton unintentionally, or I guess it wasn't unintentionally, but not directly, I guess is what I'm trying to say, called me out. I didn't watch the video. I just didn't really, I couldn't take the pain. But in his defense, you know, I met him in New York, and he was nothing but really, really kind to me, you know? And so it's hard for me to imagine that he would, unless he hides it really well, like have this huge vendetta against me. I also think I was told, again, I didn't click on that video, but I was told after I took down my video, he took down his. So. Sabretooth. Is Sabretooth's only goal to kill Wolverine? Oh, Intergast, I'm excited. Although that sounds, to people who have no idea what you're talking about, that sounds really sketchy, right? Like mailing Prof a package. I hope it's not dangerous. And I will say this, I saw that, or I was notified in a video that tonight, Rich the Man interpreted it the exact same way as a nerf. And that did make me feel better. Because suddenly I wasn't going to be the only person who made that mistake. Hey, Rosanio, yeah, that's right. 1 mil battle chips for the win. You know I'm going to help people in the line app. I do what I do. And yeah, I don't think he mentioned me directly. I think people were reading into the fact... Hey, Prof, I need help. I have 4 Tier 2 alphas waiting, and I'm almost done with 10% of something? That's a confusing statement, not gonna lie. Prof, you can use the dual bot to pull up any champs you don't have on other accounts to display the information. Is that like a fact? Are you stating a fact? I'm really confused by that. So Darwin Pines, you were just timed out because when you said this is clickbait, not all the mods knew you were kidding. Which, you know, if no one knows you, that does sound kind of mean, but you were being sarcastic. I don't think your second comment of just kidding got there fast enough. It's all good. And Coop Allen, you know, my job is not to put others down. It's just to try to help this community as much as possible. Logan Paul. Robert, that would be the ultimate version of trolling to put Symbiote Supreme as my profile. Somehow I feel like, even though that's a hilarious idea, there would still be people who would be like, wow, look at that Prof Huff. He's now clickbaiting his MCOC profile. It doesn't have to be YouTube to be clickbaiting. What's up, Tim? And, John Boy, I didn't realize that, I guess. I guess that means my video did something positive? Mama Bear, I do not have enough time to even play this game. Just this game. I do want to try out the new Spider-Man 4. That'd be fun. I also feel like I should retitle this. It's been a crazy MCOC day. Time for a drink. Oh, man. So, Supersonic Sant, you are Alliance free for a long time? And Peter, I don't mind taking Ultron to rank 3, but I wouldn't take him to rank 4. I've taken him to rank 4, and I would love to rank him down, to be honest. Oh, Dualbot. Okay, that makes sense. I like that idea. Probably just end up using, like, pictures. They're probably gonna do a 2018, they're probably gonna do a 2018 Crystal like the last 2 years. Which I spent way too many units on last year and only got a 5-star King Groot. Ugh. So Kraken, this is all copyright-free music. What's up, Nick? Hope you're having a good night. Should I R4 my 4-star unduped hype? I'm torn. Yeah. I think you definitely should. Where does Fury buffs come from? That I don't know. Supersonic Sant, that's a really wise move, to be honest. And Coop Allen, we'll see if I'm able to make it to Comic-Con next year. It was so hard for me to get off work, but somehow I did it. It really, it's a really year-to-year thing. Hey, OSK Plays, thanks for being a fan of my channel and for tuning into this live stream experience. Brian, I've also been told that Crossbones is a really good counter for Korg. Have you used him yet? Hey, Prof, I need guidance. I have 4 Tier 2 Alpha waiting, almost done finishing Act 4, and I need to rank 4 a champ. It's between Ghost Rider and Medusa. Or I take Magic to rank 3 and wait until they're... So if all the ones that are unawakened, I definitely wouldn't move Medusa. I think you should move Magic. I think Magic unawakened is still a really good champion. Yeah, you don't have that limbo damage, but she's going to be worth your while. Would you go to R5 with Undue type? Nick, I would. Hyperion is amazing, even unduped. I have no regrets whatsoever with mine. How do you have so many arena points? I have no life. I have no life, I have no wife, and I have a lot of strife. How's that for a rhyme? What champ is good for Act 5.2? I'm trying to remember. I mean, you need a variety of champs because of the different class nodes. Endergast, I like that suggestion about star rating. I haven't heard that before. Hey, you bet, Nick. That's why I'm here, man. Hyperion is the real hype. Jimmy Welsh is 100% correct. The man knows. Hashtag Strife. Yeah, Supersonic Sant. Remember that hashtag Strife was basically the equivalent of the fire extinguisher case from back in the day? Morningstar, okay. Okay, Javin. I see you. A 6-star Kamala. That'd be cool. Hey, Arnold. Happy Friday to you, bud. The Strife Life. Now that's the truth. The truth. Hey, J622. I appreciate you saying that. It's scary, right? I mean, it's scary to have strangers that you apparently emotionally disturbed so much that they're willing to want you to leave the planet. And YouTube, for sure. So Joel Miller... Fun story. My sleep study was supposed to be last night, which ironically would have avoided all of this controversy today. But because I don't really ever use my deductible, I found out that it was going to cost me over $1,000 and max out that deductible. So since the deductible resets in January, it makes a lot more sense if I want to do this to get this done at the beginning of next year. If that makes any sense. Who's your favorite champ of each class? Alpha Goat, Science, Quake, Cosmic, Hyperion, Skill, well, Blade, even though that's kind of a cop-out. Mutant, Iceman. I'm missing a class. Mystic, Scarlet Witch. How about the Collector? What champ is good? Carlos. Stark Spidey is the best player against the Collector. I've also seen a lot of videos where people are destroying her with Ghost. Fallen Kingdoms, 1-star Spidey Gwen. Well, I mean, best one in the game. So Joel, how old were you when you got your sleep study done? And do you use a CPAP? Prof, would you 550 and undo Blade? Yes, I would. I absolutely would. Oh, tech. Well, Stark Spidey can't officially be my favorite tech champ until he comes to my roster as a 5-star out of principle. So I'm going to go ahead and say Nebula. I really enjoy Nebula. And thank you, Nick. I have no idea, you know, when you see a YouTube comment, you don't know where these people are coming from. You don't know if these comments are location-based. So there's no way to know if they're right up the street or they are around the world. All right, Joel Miller. I'm 30 now, but I know... yes, John Boy, sleep apnea. I know that I've been told that I literally don't breathe while I sleep. So, Carlos 69. Monte says, I hate my sleep machine. Do you hate the sound of it, or does it help? Alright, Supersonic Sant. That's a good list of mostly God tier champs. Red Hulk is the wild card. Pavel, is that Luke Cage awakened? Should I R5 my duped hype Sig 40? Yeah. No, hype. All about the hype. Hyperion is the perfect champion. Amazing Special 1. Amazing Special 2. Amazing Special 3. Poison immune. Healing. Incredible incinerate damage. Fury stacks. The perfect heavy attack. I have a huge man crush on Hyperion, and I am not afraid to admit it. Hi, A Sakon and Booze and Bullets. I'm gonna give Seaton the benefit of the doubt. He never called me out directly, but let me tell you this. If he had called me out directly, I would have deserved it, because I was wrong. So either way, there's no beef. If you make a mistake, don't deflect it. Own up to it. Life lesson of the day. Tempting, I think Seaton, Venom the Duck is really great for longer quests, especially. Really, Johnny boy? So wait, do you have multiple? Do you have multiple CPAPs? Wow, Joel Miller, that is seriously life-changing. What made you realize that you needed to get one? Did you? I've been waking up and like gasping for air. That was my sign. Prof, what would you do if you were to pull a 6-star domino? I'd cry tears of joy. My luck would be literally a domino effect. Oh, Coop, no need to brawl Seaton. He's fine. Morningstar, no bleed because she's not awakened. All right, Joel Miller. Well, I don't know what it's like not to be tired, so. The dreams have done. Oh. Monty, that's true. Very dark, but true. All right, John Boy. Well, what are the odds that somebody would have an extra CPAP? That's fascinating. All right, Jimmy Welsh, I look forward to communicating with you out of line and in line. You know, honestly, Tim Ting, I have never really played with Morningstar that much. Oh. Jay Adavan, I appreciate that information. That's interesting. And Nick, man, this is good. This is, you never know what you're going to talk about on a live stream, but sleep apnea. Some conservative, Gordon Ramsay is in like in general, or did something happen to him? D'Angelo, I don't think there's really any chance to buy Hyperion straight up. The best chance you can have of getting him is in one of these like Apple-based Hyperion bundles. One of the things I don't understand that Kabam's done, and this is part of the reason what led me to making that video last night, is the Medusa switch. She's been doing that for over a year. And just now, they changed it? Like, why did it take a year? Alpha, I do not think they would have any kind of deal with the new champion. We have never seen that in the game. I do think there's a chance. Math King, I listened to you, buddy. You were my source. Of course, I didn't name you, but I trusted you, and we made mistakes. Lesson learned. I did want to believe you, though. You got me fired up. Endergast, yeah, it's the auto block switch, which some have perceived as a slight nerf. Coop Allen, I play on an iPhone 6S. Oh, okay. Some conservative, I've never really watched those shows. And thank you, Tim Ting. I appreciate that. Well, Math King, it's kind of like in news where if the producer messes up, the anchor gets the view. No one will ever blame you because I definitely took the fall for it. But what's done is done, man. Just got to learn not to just trust one source, even if it's somebody that I really value like you. Just go for 2 to 3 sources of people that have the champ. I don't have the champ, and I think that's part of the reason why I made the video. Hey, Keston Decker, thank you for the like. So Math King, do you think that my video actually had something to do with them editing that post? Alright, Coop Allen, good luck with your lecture, man. Thanks for all the support. What other electronic would you play MCC other than an iPhone? iPad is what you play on New York City Comic Con. I pulled and duped 2 Karnaks out of depression crystals. Well, there's worse pulls, I guess. There are definitely worse pulls than Karnak. Especially with the True Strike, you know? Alright, let's play some Prof Hoff Jazz. Anybody want to get some jazz emojis out there to have some fun? Well, Nick Sack, let's hope that we get ranked down tickets next month regardless, since it is December. And Kabam last year gave us one of each sometime in December. I don't remember exactly when it was, but they were there. And they were appreciated by all, including yours truly. There's some, yes, there's some jazz emojis. Wow, Joel Miller, that's literally getting your life back. That is incredible. Good for you, man. Good for you. Yeah, there's some more jazz emojis. And we have over 100 people in the stream. Please hit that like button so we can have some positive vibes starting Saturday. Tomorrow's a new day. Is the feature 3-star worth going for just for the synergy with Sentry? I mean, if Sentry's your best player, maybe. Haha. That's awesome. Shazam made you find this? Next Gen Ben, you did start that jazz emoji tradition. Mama Bear, there's snow all the way around. Thanks for the like, Caleb. Haha, you smashed that like button. That's right. You kabammed it? I guess, is kabam a synonym for smash? Jimmy, it's literally lit because of fires, right? Aren't you surrounded by fires? Oh man, Joel, I hate the Stark Spidey and Uncollected. I used Void and I used Hyperion. I'm also getting wrecked by this classic Spidey, which is not certainly the first time that's happened to me. Some conservative, my day is really good now because this community has reminded me of all the reasons why I love it. It's been a tough day though. It's been a tough day. Smash all the buttons, Howard the Duck 2018. That's right. Yeah, Jimmy, I've seen that celebs have lost their houses. It's been crazy. Really, really, really crazy. And there's some more jazz emojis. That's right. That is absolutely right. So Fallen Kingdoms, I'm wimping out. I have 100% completed all of the Uncollected up to the final 2 chapters, which of course are the Aegon and the Champion Pass. Now I'm going to do the Master to practice before I risk getting wrecked in Uncollected. That's definitely the wimpy way out, but Jafar, don't sell any champs. Save all of your units for Awakening Mastery points. Parry and Dexterity are the first 2 masteries I would awaken if I started this game. I made so many mistakes when I started this game. It's embarrassing. But that's part of why I do what I do. MJR Payne, speaking of the Bay Area, is Steph Curry hurt? An OSK, I do not own a PS4, but I want one just for the Spidey game. Yes, what now, Reptile? I do know you want that. I know indeed. Alright, Endergas, thank you. So, Fallen Kingdoms, did you do the traditional usage of Archangel, or how did you take down Aegon? What do you think about regular Hulk? I'm getting her in a quest, and at least with him, I could take a poison path. I have everything to take him to rank 4. Johnny, if regular Hulk is awakened, he's one of the better science champions out there. Yeah, Jafar, see, that's the mistake everybody makes, is using units for premium disappointment crystals. Nope, don't do it. Don't do it. What's up, Jonathan De La Rosa? Just enjoying. We've got over 100 people on this Friday night. It's been an enjoyable stream overall. Well, Canada with a accent over the last day. Everybody's gonna make mistakes in the game, no matter what. Should you ever recover your masteries, Mama Bear? Yes. Yes, as you tweak your mastery builds, it's important sometimes to get those points back. I have done that a number of times. Dang, Fallen Kingdoms. I don't know how that works either, but hey, you did it, so that's all that matters, right? Prof, I have a 6-star unduped Domino. Congratulations, Mr. Popcorn, and a 5-star duped Emma Frost. Should I take Emma to rank 5 or take Domino to rank 2? Take Domino to rank 2. Put Emma on the bench out in the cold where she belongs. She might be frosty, but you're making the right choice. And it looks like I'm not the only one who's saying go Domino. Nick, are we sure that's the case? Did they really take away 5-star shards from Master? Heroic's definitely the best 1,000 5-star shards you can get. Is willpower still worth it? No. Yeah, Nick Black, you need to make your next goal in life, literally in life, to get Perry. You will be so thankful when you do. Yeah, Affliction, I've been told that too. I think for me it's just about practicing against the animations more than it is anything else. They don't look too hard. It's not like you're dodging a bunch of projectiles this month. Nice, Virgil. So Gwenpool, did you like stun lock him? Devin just gave up. Caleb, I grind until I hate my life in the arena, and then I grind some more. That's how I get 4 stars and 5 stars without spending a bunch of money. Hello, MCOC Crystal Opening. That's an interesting title. Very straightforward. Hey, Juan Batista. Shout out to Grandmaster Rude indeed, my boy. Jimmy Welsh needs a massacre. Goodbye, Caleb. Man, still 100 people on this Friday night. I am so honored that 100 of you have chosen to spend your Friday evening with little old me in Oklahoma. Thank you for taking the time to do that. So Jimmy Welsh, if you don't mind me asking, what about Massacre makes you really, really want him? Well, Affliction, make yourself a drink, boss. It's Friday night. It's a little cocktail hour, if you will. Iceman to rank 4, Ghost Rider. Honey, I say Iceman. Hey, Hoff was wondering, have you ever been to Houston? Cool Cat Gaming, I've been to Houston several times. Sadly, the Rockets are not having a good year. They were like the best team in the league last year. And Math King, I hear you, man. And Fallen Kingdoms, thank you for clearing that confusion up. Man, look at that lag. That Thor rag on the rag lag. So I don't have a Massacre, and so that's why I'm asking. It's not that I don't think he's good. I just haven't played with him. His synergies seem appealing and his high damage output on specials. Okay, there you go. Johnny Moser, I'm not. And Honey98, you bet. Ro, your Lakers could be doing worse. They could be doing better. We'll see how they play against the Kings, right? Nick Black, you know they're going to try to maximize how much money they make on profile pics in general. Color borders, special symbols, you name it. Math King, you're right about that, man. Right about that special 2 block. And Wookie Sponge always comments on my YouTube channel. He's one of my subs. I'm a big fan of Mr. Wookie Sponge. Well, hello, Trevor McCarthy. Canada is one of those places that I continue to want to visit. And Bark the Chicken, everybody. Bark the Chicken is back. Ow. Black Beyonder, hello. Juan, I am not in a position to tell you whether or not you should use an Awakening Gem yet on Aegon. I will say that versus Blade, it's going to be tough to say that you should do it over Blade. Unless you already have Blade. At which point, I guess, why not? And Math King, I agree. The border is important. Lots of snow, huh? There you go. BS Fiesta. Okay, well, hey, feel free to... OSK, feel free to adopt my BS Fiesta term, you know? So how did Kabam fix the arena help system? So basically they put a much faster speed of requesting help in, and that's really helped. And yeah, always wait for more info before ranking up a champ, especially a new champ, especially awakening that champ. Hey, speaking of Massacre, I'm getting currently beaten up by one. Corey, Venom might be your best option out of that list. And everybody want to see Massacre Special 3. Oh, he didn't get off. Mama Bear, I appreciate the chicken emojis. And Intergas, you know, I've been saying a help all button for years. I still don't understand why there isn't one. Yeah, my lag is not ideal. M10, I'm okay. Hey, Pug Puppy. Pug Pup. You bet, Corey. Always happy to help, bud. That's why I'm here. Yeah, Fallen Kingdoms, I agree. Kabam really deserves to be applauded for it. Luke asks, yo, prof, who should my next rank 4 be? 5-star Hyperion or Archangel? Hyperion, easily. Not even a question. Archangel Unawakened is just a little bit above average. Mr. Popcorn, a banana in your hand. That sounds very questionable. Very suggestive, sir. Very suggestive. Black Beyonder, in that video was misinformed, and it turns out that the nerf was strictly for the patch 21.0 event and not the overall champion. So any chance for misinformation is a video that should be taken down to protect the intellectual accuracy of the MCOC community. Who are 455 first, Medusa or Corvus Glaive? Corvus. Corvus. Corey, the hype train is so worth it. Trust me. Sorry guys, not trying to professor you, just trying to answer a question with honesty. Alex, it's all good, man. It's all good. You'll get them next time, I'm sure. I'd save it. So sometimes I call misinformation intellectual disaccuracy because essentially you're not being accurate with information. Therefore, you're misleading the brain. Oh, Luke, please don't get Deadpool X-Force. I don't wish that on anybody. Also, let's do one more round of Prof Hoff Jazz before the final countdown, as we are almost to an hour on the stream. H squared, you're alive. Hope you had a great Friday. Survived any classes you may or may not have hypothetically had 4 people in. Caleb, I think they got a steal in Tyson Chandler. And even though he's like 35 years old, can't hurt. Can't hurt. And Foo, thank you for the love, man. I do appreciate that. Fallen Kingdoms. What's the overall PI of those champions? And Jimmy Walsh, I didn't mean to outrage you with jealousy, man. Just how I do it. And yes, I mean inaccuracy. I like the word disaccuracy because some of my students once used that to describe a presidential press conference. And so I'm like, I'm just going to keep using disaccuracy because it kind of sounds like inaccuracy, but more dissed. Of course, that's not really obvious when you're not explaining the story. Pug Pup, the Sunday Arena is not great. I grind in it just because I'm an arena grinder that's addicted to grinding, which is definitely a personal problem. For 3 million to get the 500 4-star shards, is it worth it? Not really. And Mr. Nan, I believe the video that you were referring to has been taken down, but I am aware of it. The truth, that's a very relevant question. And I don't, it's hard to believe, Luke, I did get two 5-star quirks, especially within 2 batches of 10. Hey, Foo from TBL, thank you for the $2 super chat. You still have my support, favorite MCOC YouTuber, thank you. I pledge to you and everybody else that I'm going to continue to do all I can to not make mistakes or put out misinformation, disinformation, whatever you want to call it. I still learn from all these mistakes, and I take your support very seriously, as I don't want to provide any intellectual dishonesty. Hey, John Boy, you know the first step is admitting it, right? And Jason, you bet, man, that Prof Hoff Jazz is playing loud and thick. Makes sense. Prof, do you have 90 Cyclops or Old Man Logan? I have both. Benji, I still have to save up for round number 68. Now, I think round number 69 could legitimately be the next Dungeon Crystal with Stark Spidey in it. How about that? And thank you, Jay. I wish the Analyzer was able to post more, because his content, he's the GOAT, man. I am just an imitation of his skills. I know my place, and it is not at the top when it comes to the Analyzer. Hey, Satchel, I did not notice that. But that is a great observation by you. Alright, let's get the final countdown going. Since we're 57 minutes into the stream, in the last 3 minutes, if there's a question you've been waiting to ask, please ask it now so that I can help answer it before I go. And also, if you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. Benji, I don't know when round 68's going to be. If I'm not a wimp and I can complete at least one round of uncollected, it'll probably be pretty fast. But I'm doing master now because I am indeed scared of getting wrecked. Yeah, I don't know if he quit. I think he just retired. He still makes videos, but not nearly as often. Kyle Brown, I don't know, but that might be like Thor Ragnarok. And Nova Star, I do need to make a new tier list. It's on my list of things to do during Thanksgiving break. In fact, I'll be using some stream time to get people's thoughts, because that's what I always try to do. And yeah, I still think Unawakened Ultron, or Unawakened Loki is good for Act 5 Ultron. Well, Fallen Kingdoms, I have only a 5-star rank 5 Archangel, or a 4-star rank 5 Archangel, but thankfully that should be enough. And yes, D-Dub, I do think we'll be getting Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. I hope they're better than last year, but I wouldn't expect July 4th-like amazingness. Fallen Kingdoms, I think he posts like once or twice a month. Oh, Jason says he quit. I don't know about that. Hello, Jason Williams. You're just catching me in the last minute of the stream. Well, y'all, as the final countdown winds down, it's been a difficult day for me in a lot of ways. I don't like making mistakes. I don't like misleading people. I don't like giving haters fuel for the fire by being wrong. And I'm going to do my best to learn from those mistakes. But regardless, you all are amazing. You're the reason why I do what I do. And I so appreciate everybody's support. Thank you especially tonight to everybody who donated, to Jimmy, to Sabretooth for being the student of the night, to Maniac, to Foo for donating, and everybody for hitting that like button and just reminding me that I can still make mistakes every once in a while and not be abandoned, because I do get worried that I will lose too much support when I make mistakes, and it's a scary thought, because I really appreciate all of your support of my channel. I mean, you are why I do what I do. So thank you to everybody for coming by the stream, for hitting that like button, for commenting, for just saying things in general. I'm going to go ahead and sign off and do my best to continue to earn your trust and your support, because I'm only as good as my next video, and I always want my next video to be the best video, because you deserve nothing less. Have a great night, YouTube. Have a great Friday. See you tomorrow night. Thanks for watching.